What's going on, everyone? Raptor Rising, welcome to the AH-6 Little Bird. Today, we're going to fly this little puppy out and see what it's all about. Alright, so there's a complicated way to start this aircraft and an easy way. Let's start with the easy way. So, battery on, fuel lever, starter pump, hold the starter. It builds to 15%, then hit the idle release on the throttle. Hold the power button until we reach 60% RPM. Generator inverter switches on, release the power switch. Attitude indicator, radio on. Lights on, strobe and position. Scav air on, pitot heat on, anti-ice on. Navigation computers on. RWR on. And radios on. Alright, now let's do it the complicated way. Just kidding. That is actually how you start this aircraft. There's really not much to it at all. It's pretty awesome. And we'll build up power on our throttle to get the end to up to 100, and then we'll increase all the way, and that'll activate the governor. Under it reached, and governor all the way. And now, with the little bird started up, we can play fuck around and find out. Let's get to it. It's a very nimble aircraft. Does exactly what you'd expect it to do. Flies like a dream. Power on our armament by hitting those switches. Arm the panel, master arm on. Watch this, here comes the fun. You can adjust the point of aim. That seems pretty true though, right there. Seems to get a little squirrely at the end of the flight regime here. Watch this. Slow it down and it's gonna just take off on us. Actually, now that seemed pretty calm. Very easy to fly. Let's see if I can replicate what I'm talking about though. Get some speed on it and we'll rotate. There it is. It literally just starts picking up in the other direction. So something to watch out for there. Don't get it into the extreme ranges of the flight envelope. We have gas canisters, smoke canisters that we can deploy. Blue, green, red, and yellow are available. You can load up all the same. One of each like I did. You can bind the drops, or you can just click on the smoke canisters to drop them. In this case, we'll drop a blue one. And we'll try to aim for that road there. Yeah, a little short. But pretty good. Just an absolutely nimble little machine. Very fun. Okay, we're going to do a little scenario now. We've got combat applications group guys hanging out on the sides of this little bird. We're gonna deploy them into a hot zone. command the guys on the side to hold or fire. This is them in the firing position, and this is them holding. Actually pretty damn well detailed too. Look at that. It looks cool. Little Bird's an incredibly nimble aircraft. To get it up to 100 knots, 110 knots easy. I think about 115 is the maximum for it. Starts really shaking like a epileptic whore having an orgasm if you get it past 115. So you really want to watch out for that. But it just goes where you tell it to go. It's very forgiving, very simple to fly. There's a rudimentary trim system. Can't trim the rudder though, so I do recommend having a very good rudder set, because you are going to have a very good leg workout with the rudder pedals. One other detractor I have is that the AI doesn't work with it, so not a really big deal. But I think if you're going to play with the AH-6 or MH-6, you're going in solo or you're going in with buddies. But the AI will not be part of that equation. Which is fine. Fuck the AI. Yeah, and the Argus 7000 is a very powerful navigation system. Lays out waypoints pretty easy to tell. Very straightforward, but also pretty powerful when you need to modify it. Here we are at waypoint 1. I'm going to go ahead and drop blue smoke here at this bridge to let these friendlies know we are heading over. Alright, let's go ahead and do lights off. Got some Apaches that are going to provide air support for our insertion. I'll wait for them to get their run in. Target's going to be out that way. Basically where all the smoke is. That building right there, actually. Smoke on the drop zone right there. Let's get in there. Nice shots, man. Landed. Alright guys, get the hell out. There they go. Alright, let's pop yellow smoke and get the hell out of here. Delta's got it. Sorry, combat applications here, whatever. Sheesh. Alright, so we put the MH6 away, and now we've got the AH-6 out. We are on a hot start here. We're going to provide air support for the Delta mission that's happening. They've had some interesting things going on over the past hour, so they requested that they have air support on standby, and that's what we're going to do. Alright, we just got the call. It's going down over there. We're ready to go. It wouldn't be a Little Bird mission without some nighttime stuff, right? Yeah, the AH-6 lacks any sophisticated night vision equipment, but what it does have are these. Night vision goggles. Good old night vision goggles. To find and kill the enemy at all hours. Alright, let's calibrate our guns. Put the gun sight right in the middle of the screen there. Master arm on. Little low. Yeah, I like that. That's right on. Okay, cool. The switch is safe. Let's get into the fray. Flying the Little Bird at night has many advantages. First of all, it's fast, mobile, maneuverable like we talked about. It's pretty heavily armed for such a light aircraft, especially with the rockets and the miniguns. But you can also mount 50 caliber gun pods, APKWS, Hellfire missiles. You can't guide them yourself, but you can have them buddy laced for you, which is pretty awesome. I can even carry the big rocket pods, the 19 per pod, but it's a little excessive. And actually, once you start getting the Little Bird weight down, it's doesn't like to be super chonk. Prefer to keep it that way as well. So just operate it this way. But of course, being nimble, light, and maneuverable, it's a really good nighttime direct action asset for special forces, and it's also very quiet, especially compared to larger aircraft like an Apache especially, or a Black Hawk, which can certainly bring more firepower, but not as covertly, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's popping off down there. The guys at that hotel across the street. Holy. Okay. Switches are hot, right? Got him. Let's give these guys some rocket love, yeah? Okay, you got a priority target right there. Looks like they've got a truck-mounted gun. The D-boys are good there. We have a little bit more. There's another guy on the hotel roof, I think. Good hits, good hits. Some enemy vehicles on the ground still unoccupied, but we'll do a couple of strafing runs on them and then get the Little Bird back to base. Alright, that's going to do it for us. Our attack runs are complete. Target is secured. We are RTB. Absolute dream. Guys, if you are interested in flying the AH-6 or MH-6, this mod is absolutely free. You should try it out. It's amazing. It's simple. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and it's exactly what DCS needs. I'll be sure to link the file or download in the description of the video, so check that out below. I'm thoroughly impressed, and what a great way to start off 2026. If you guys all really enjoyed the video, give the AH-6 a try. You're gonna love it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. This has been Raptor Rising. Raptor out. If you're interested in Pimax virtual reality headsets, be sure to head over to their site, linked in the description below, to take a look at the Crystal Light and Crystal Super. The Crystal Light is the ultimate entry-level VR headset. Excellent resolution, great pixel count, awesome clarity. The Crystal Super takes your VR experience to the next level, upping the pixel count and giving a wider field of view, all in a lighter, more comfortable package. Be sure to use code RAPTOR for additional discounts. And if you take advantage of the upgrade, make sure you select YouTube Raptor Rising to get an extra gift. Thanks for watching, everyone.